Debbie Sisco and Maria Varsos' home should have been their sanctuary. Instead, it's where police say the mother and daughter were shot and killed by Marie's estranged husband, Shaun.
No one gets into a relationship thinking that they will be assaulted or harmed. And much can sort of be said for my sister.
Marie's brother and Debbie's son, Alex Yon, says his sister faced death just weeks before she was killed when Shaun reportedly strangled her and held her at gunpoint. Marie escaped, but the next assault would have a much more tragic ending.
Unfortunately, a few weeks later, after he was out on bail, he hunted, stalked, and killed my mother and sister.
Jan channeled his grief into action, pushing for change to help domestic violence victims like his mother and sister at the state capitol. He believes this most recent piece of legislation requiring domestic violence offenders to wear a GPS monitor while out on bail could have saved them.
It would have given my sister and mother a heads up that my brother-in-law was sitting outside of their residence waiting for them. It could have let law enforcement know that the offender was outside. And what's very unique about this law is that it requires not only the GPS monitoring company give a notice to 911 and first responders to let them know that the offender is out there, but it also notifies victims on their phone.
The legislation, named in Debbie and Marie's honor and sponsored by former law enforcement officer Representative Clay Doggett, soared through the House and Senate.
That's going to give them time. Time is our most precious asset that we have, especially if you're a victim.
Jan is hopeful it'll save lives.
Just being able to have a few seconds could have an impactful difference in an outcome, much like my mother and sisters.
Reporting in Nashville, I'm Tori Gessner.